I'm Mohammed Alavijeh. I'm one of the founders and directors at Pharmadex Pharmaceutical Services Limited, which is based in London and was formed in 2002. I'd like to discuss the challenges which is facing brain medicine research, in particular focusing on blood-brain barrier. I'd like to touch on issue of the challenge, the issue, the concern, and also the hope and solutions. As you know, and you heard today, one of the challenges that is facing brain medicine research is the fact that taking a drug into the market for brain medicine research takes between 10 to 15 years, whereas if you want to take a drug into the market for cardiovascular, respiratory, or infectious and cancer, it could be 7 to 10 years. So this process is very costly and expensive. So what is the issue? The issue is that the brain is very complex, and there are an unprecedented number of molecular pathways as well as neurochemical pathways that we don't fully understand and don't know the interrelationship between them. The next challenge is that the preclinical models available to address and develop drugs are not valid, they are not constructive, and also they are not predictive enough. The third challenge, which we think is the most important challenge, is the presence of the blood-brain barrier. The blood-brain barrier is a protective sheet which goes around the brain and cerebrospinal fluid and protects the brain from any unknown molecules which is circulating in the blood circulation. This barrier is about 400 miles to bring the message home. It's equivalent of the distance from London to Frankfurt, or from London to Dijon in France, or London to Lockeray, Galway. And hence, being able to penetrate this barrier is a major concern. And according to a lot of well-published data, 98% of the existing drugs into the market do not cross this barrier. So what is the concern? The concern is because of the time that it takes and because of the cost, a lot of major pharmaceutical companies are shying away from doing research in this area. And the concern is that according to WHO, by 2050, we're going to have about 1.5 billion population in the worldwide which are going to be aged over 65. And as you know, if the age goes over 65, the likelihood of having some sort of CNS disorder increases substantially. And the concern here is that if the worldwide governments don't act fast enough, given the fact that it takes 10 to 15 years to bring a drug into the market for CNS disorders, this could be a time bomb facing the national healthcare across the world. The solution is that, fortunately, companies like Pharmadex and many other companies, smaller companies, biotechnology companies, have got novel solutions to address this area. And hopefully, with the further help from government in terms of supporting the academic and smaller companies like Pharmadex, we could be making a big difference in this area.